Hi guys, welcome back. Today's setup is a little bit different, a little bit more casual. I wanted to do a just sit down, chit chat, put on my makeup, get ready with me, sharing 2 new products that I got and an array of other things. And what better way to do that than to just hang out on my floor. Anyways, as I'm sure you guys can tell from today's thumbnail, 2 products that I'm really excited to show you guys today are from Tarte. They sent over their Power Flex concealer, which is a brand new product, and then I also was sent their Hydro Flex serum foundation, which I had not tried. I think it's newer, but it's been out for a little bit. And then, as I mentioned, I just kind of have an array of other products. They sent over some brushes. I have another palette from them that I haven't tried. So I'm just gonna open everything up, do my makeup, chit chat with you guys. For some extra added context, if you guys care, this isn't technically a first impressions video because I have opened both of these up and used them. And to my surprise, I liked them so much more than I even thought I would, which is kind of what compelled me to sit down and do today's video featuring both of these. Let's go ahead and get right in. I'm not feeling very cute. I hate when I start videos off with a completely naked face. So time for some glam. Okay, so to get started, I'm going to use a little bit of the, what is this called officially? The Glotion Skin Perfector. It looks like this. It's like a shimmery little serum. It's not a foundation. It's not a primer. Basically, you can wear this alone for some added glow and a little tint. Or you can layer it under foundation. So I've had this product for a little bit and used it a handful of times. I think it is really pretty under foundation for some glow. I don't know if you all can see it, but it does give like just some nice little radiance on the skin. So foundation, the first time that I used this, I used this shade, which is oh my god, I'd been saying 365. It's 36S, I think. Oops. It's medium tan sand. But what I just realized as I was laying everything out to do my makeup is that I actually have a different color that is a little bit lighter. I thought they were the same color and they're not. So this one is 32S, medium sand. So I may open this one up and just mix them together. This one's beautiful, but I'm just curious to see what the difference looks like. So let's try it. And for those of you who are not familiar with this foundation, let me just share some of the details on it because there's no way I would remember this off the top of my head. So it has 16-hour wear, 12-hour hydration. It says it's waterproof and sweatproof. It has niacinamide in it, hyaluronic acid, vitamin E, sea daffodil, and algae. And both of these products, the Hydro Flex foundation and the Power Flex concealer, are referred to as the yoga pants of foundation and concealer, just meaning they have a lot of flexibility. They're light, easy to wear, and I would agree based off of my experience trying these. So anyways, I'll start with this shade. 36 that I tried yesterday. I'm just gonna apply that directly on my skin. And then I guess on this side, let's do this one. Oh, yeah. What do we think? This one actually doesn't look bad, which is the darker one, 36. This one I feel like is a little bit more yellowy, so I'll just blend them both out and mix them if I need to. Another surprise fact is when I first tried this out, I decided to use the brush that they sent, and you all probably know if you followed along with other videos of mine, I am pretty tried and true to my makeup sponges. I really enjoy using a makeup sponge. And I don't always like using brushes to blend out foundation, but I really like this one. It is so nice. And I actually ended up using this side for my concealer too, which I'll share with you guys when we get there. And I love the consistency of this foundation. I'll be honest, when I was first trying this out, I just wasn't really sure what was gonna happen if, I want this to come out, if I would like it, if it would give the coverage that I like. And you know what? It really surprised me. I felt like it gives great coverage. It looks like skin. It's got some radiance to it. It does say it's a medium coverage foundation. And I just was really impressed. I'm very picky about my foundations. I just haven't blended it down my neck yet, so I do need to do that. But I literally feel like it looks so natural, and I really am into it. But it covers all my little flaws and stuff, minus some of my super, you know, dark circles around my eyes, which you'll see in just a moment the concealer will get. But I am just so impressed with this. Moving on to concealer, I am really excited to show you guys this. So I am using technically the travel size or mini size, so that's why it looks smaller. There is a normal size. I don't know why. I was sent both and I grabbed the little one. Don't ask why. I have no idea. But the shade that I'm using in this is 32S. I can't believe I was saying 325. 32S, medium sand. And at first, when I saw that I was sent this shade, I was a little worried that it was going to be too dark, but it's actually not. I don't know like how Tarte does their shade ranges or anything, but I do feel like the concealer shades don't match up with the foundation shades, if I'm making any sense. But anyways, this is the shade that I got and I tried it out yesterday. I was super happy with it. So this is like a very creamy, like hydrating formula, which is, in my opinion, the total opposite of what you might expect if you're somebody who's a Shape Tape user, which I'm not. I think it's way, way, way too drying. This, on the other hand, is super nice and again, just has a lot of hydration to it. I feel like it's kind of glowy. It melts into the skin so well. And I love this little brush to blend it out. I think it's gorgeous. Like, look at that. But it definitely, in my opinion, does a great job of covering any blemishes. And I like how it lays on my skin. So I think it looks so gorge, and I'm happy with the outcome. I think I am going to take my sponge though and just lightly tap over it just to get up right under my lash line, because it is a little hard to reach that area with a brush. But otherwise I really like the brush, which I'm so surprised at. I don't know if you guys can tell, but that really took me by surprise. Okay, I feel like we are starting off with a really flawless base, and I feel like I've also probably spent a lot of time on my foundation and concealer, but I just really wanted you guys to see the formulas, the application, and the whole process really. So moving on, I definitely need to bronze this face up and do some contouring. I'm gonna open this palette and let's try it out. This will technically be, I guess, like a first impressions. This is their Breezy Cream Blush and Bronzer palette. Ooh, the packaging is really pretty. Love that. Cool. And that is what it looks like. So it's a huge cream bronzer pan and then two blush pans. So that's fun. Let's see, what brush will I use for this? I think this is the brush that was sent for this. This is the Breezy Cream Base Brush. I think I'm gonna start with this angled side for like sculpting and applying, and then we'll just see what happens from there. Wow. Okay, well, I could have definitely used less product, but it's fine. never know until you try, right? I mean, overall though, the color is really stunning. I mean, and the formula itself seems to be blending out really nicely. So I do like that, but yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out what to do here. Let's try the other side of this brush. I feel like that's better. We're getting there. Progress. I also feel like it's looking a lot harsher in the camera than what it actually is, because it looks really gorgeous and I love the tone, like I already mentioned. Okay, so let's try to go maybe a little lighter, a little less of a heavy hand on this side. Okay, obviously I went much lighter on this side now that I know, and I think it looks gorgeous, so let's just keep blending out over here. Let's see if we can even them up. Okay, so I'm someone, if I'm using a cream blush, I'm gonna apply it before I start to set my face. So I'm just gonna go ahead and try out this shade 2. I'm just gonna use my Luxie brush that I already have. Let's see how this goes. I'll also try to use a light hand just in case. Color's pretty. Well, I like this little palette so far. I just really am so impressed. You just never know, especially with cream products. So let's go ahead and set my face. And nothing really new here. I'm just doing the same old to set with the Farmacy translucent powder. I haven't been able to deviate, you guys. It's beautiful. Keeps everything in place. I love the way it looks. Okay, I haven't as of recent like done the slight baking underneath my contour, but I just feel like it today, so I'm doing it. I used the Milani baked bronzer to set my bronzer. You guys know, one of my faves. But I would like to try the Bloom blush from Tarte to set the blush from the Breezy palette. So let's find a blush brush. I'm just gonna use this one. I think this is pretty. Then I just need to do my brows really quick. I'm going to use the Charlotte Tilbury Brow Lift. I don't know why, I've just been so drawn to this. I really like how it looks on my brows, and it's just really easy to do them. I can do them in like 2 minutes. So I'm just going to zoom through that really quick. I know I've said this 1,000 times, but I do really wish that I could listen to music while I film YouTube videos. I just feel like it changes the vibe. And I always listen to music when I get ready. This, by the way, is the Benefit 24-Hour Brow Gel. One of my faves. I have repurchased this quite a few times. I love the way it just grips the brow, and I've shared this before in my favorites videos when I've shared this, but the brush on this is so cool. It's like flat, but it has grippers. I just love it. And I figured for today's shadow, I'm going to use the Tartelette Full Bloom palette, which I do have a dedicated video on, but I've been loving this. It's stunning. It has so many pretty shades, and I have like a really easy 3 shadow combo that I've been doing as like my go-to look lately. So I think it's similar to one of the looks that I did when I first shared this video, or shared this palette in a video, but it's a little bit different. So I'm just taking the shade Optimistic in my crease, just buffing that out. And then I like some warmth, so I take the shade Peony, which is pretty pink shade, and I just kind of layer that on top, buff it in to the outer corner, and then onto a little bit of the lid too. And the first shade, Optimistic, why can't I say that? That is kind of like a taupey shade, so I just think the two together are really nice and balance each other out. The pink and the sort of like brown taupe color. And then I just take the shade Fresh Picked, which I know I definitely shared in the original first impressions video of this palette as one of my favorite colors. It still is. It's just such a good lid color. So I really just pop that on the lid to give a little brightness. And that is all. I just do my brown shadow liner and maybe some inner corner highlight. We're good to go. But this is really simple and I think it's so pretty. And I do use a brush at the moment because my nails are a little too long to get in there. But if they could reach, I would just use my finger. And then I'm going to use the shade Garden from this palette to do my brown shadow liner. Hopefully it didn't get too dark. Also, I just realized we have a little cloud coverage. Also, there's construction, so hopefully you guys can't hear that. If you can, I'm really sorry. Felt like since it feels like the overarching theme is Tarte in this video, I might as well use one of their mascaras. If I can find what I even brought. I do like this one, Surfer Curl. I struggle to say that. I don't understand. But this one's nice, so I'm gonna use this one today. Need a little mirror. It's the only thing I didn't really consider when I did this whole floor setup. I don't really have a mirror that I can look at. So hopefully the little handhelds are fine for the intents and purposes of this video. I actually haven't used this mascara in a little bit. Like it might be going on a month or so, maybe longer, but I'm remembering why I like it so much. It's so black and it like grips the lashes really nicely. I feel like it makes them so full, just fans them out really well. Like why did I stop using this? This always happens. And it's not because I stop liking a product, I just have too many and I want to make sure they all get love and get used. But then this happens. So pretty. I love this mascara. I think I am gonna leave the bottom lashes bare. I've just been on a trend with that lately and I like it. I guess I need some highlight. I'm gonna use this, the Dior Backstage palette. It has been so gorgeous, so pretty. I really like it. And I think because the theme is glowy, at least in my mind, I want to be glowy. So I'm gonna use this pink shade as a highlight, but it's also going to just give some glow. And it's not so pink that you can't do this, if that makes sense. Oh my gosh, I love that. And then I am going to take the white shade in this palette on a little pencil brush and do my inner corners. I have been liking this a lot as well. I did not think I would like or use this white shade as much as I have been, but I've actually been using it a lot for both inner corner color and then as a like glowy lid shade. It's beautiful. Almost done. Just need to do lips. I use this pencil. I just got a fresh one in. It's the L'Oreal Color Rich lip pencils, anti-feathering lip liner in Beyond Pink. I have used this for years, and it's one of my faves. It glides right on. It's just like a gorgeous nudie pink. And I mean, it's drugstore because it's L'Oreal. So. For lipstick, I'm going to use Hora from Melt Cosmetics. It is stunning. I love the shade, and it's actually a matte lipstick. I cannot remember for the life of me if I've shared this on YouTube. I've definitely shared it on Instagram, but I just can't remember if I've shared it on here. So if this is redundant, sorry. But it is a matte lipstick. However, it's so soft. It's so comfy. It doesn't feel matte. I feel like sometimes people associate matte with drying, and it's not. I don't know. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. And then the gloss I'm going to use is, what is this one? Rose Gold Accent. I love it. From La Mercier. I really got to work on expanding my vocabulary, guys. Everything, I either love it, I'm obsessed, it's so good, amazing. I expand out of those words. But this has some shimmer to it, and it does kind of smell like a vanilla cupcake, which I like. I like that scent a lot. Okay, well, this is really rude. The sun has decided to go away, so hopefully the lighting's okay. This is my finished look, and I'm really happy with how it turned out. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you liked seeing the Power Flex concealer in action, along with the, should have had this on hand, along with the Hydro Flex foundation. I love these two together. I think they work wonders. And again, I really was just so impressed with both of these products the first time that I used them, that I was like, I have to sit down and film my makeup and just share both of these. So hope you all enjoyed watching. As always, I will link everything that I used today down below. And of course, if you do any shopping at Tarte, I do have a code with them. It is Kait, and that will save you some money off. But let me know what you guys want to see next. If you want to see more makeup, more tutorials, get ready with me's, if there's any products that are out that you guys want to see reviewed, let me know. Leave me a comment down below. But I love you guys so much. Thanks again for tuning back in and watching, and until next time.
I know we're acting stupid.